Langayate girim.
Yatipatahan Bande.
Riturum Dhenatharinam.
Maharaja.
Chaitanyamesharam. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. Today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Govinda is unafraid of hell because of service, but is afraid of offense for his own self. Under the section, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepts prasadam from his devotees.
শ্রী চৈতন্য চরিতামৃত অন্তলীলা 10.82 প্রভুর শয়ন ও গোবিন্দের পাদ সম্বাহন। গম্ভীরার দ্বারে করেন আপনে শয়ন, গোবিন্দ আসিয়া করে পাদ সম্বাহন।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lay down at the door of the Gambhira, and Govinda came there to massage his legs.
Lying down at the doorway.
So Lord Chaitanya was laying down at the doorway. Were laying down at the doorway.
So for Govinda do his seva to massage the legs.
So Govinda, when he went to the seva to massage his leg,
He had to step over Lord Chaitanya.
he had to step over Lord Chaitanya.
Stepping over the Lord is qualification for going to hell.
So stepping over the Lord is a qualification to go to hell.
But here it says, Govinda wasn't afraid of hell because he had to do his service.
But here it says Govinda wasn't afraid of hell because he had to do his service. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, 10.83 to 84.
প্রত্যহ মৃদু পাদ সম্বাহন ফলে প্রভুর নিদ্রা আগমনে গোবিন্দের প্রভু উচ্ছিষ্ট প্রাপ্তি রীতি। সর্বকালে আছে এই সুধীর নিয়ম, প্রভু যদি প্রসাদ পাইয়া করেন শয়ন, গোবিন্দ আসিয়া করে পাদ সম্বাহন, তবে যাই প্রভুর শেষ করেন ভোজন।
It was a steady, long-standing rule that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would lie down to rest after lunch, and Govinda would come to massage his legs. Then Govinda would honor the remnants of food left by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, 10.85.
শান্ত প্রভুর সর্বদ্বার বিপিয়া শয়ন, শব্দার ঝুরি প্রভু করিয়াছেন শয়ন, ভিতরে যাইতে না রে গোবিন্দ করে নিবেদন।
This time, when the Lord lay down, he occupied the entire doorway. Govinda could not enter the room, and therefore he made the following request. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, 10.86.
পাদ সম্মানার্থ গোবিন্দের প্রভুকে পার্শ্ব পরিবর্তন করিতে প্রার্থনা, প্রভুর স্বীয় অঙ্গ সঞ্চালনে অসামর্থতা জ্ঞাপন। এক পাশ হও মোরে দেহ ভিতরে যাইতে, প্রভু কহে শক্তি নাহি অঙ্গ চালাইতে।
Govinda said, "Kindly turn on one side. Let me." However, the Lord replied, "I don't have the strength to move my body."
Govinda Das, he didn't want to Lord Chaitanya.
So Govinda Das, he didn't want to step over Lord Chaitanya.
I asked Lord Chaitanya to turn on one side,
So he asked Lord Chaitanya to turn to one side
not even enter the room without stepping over Lord Chaitanya.
so that he could enter the room without stepping over Lord Chaitanya.
And Lord Chaitanya replied, I don't have the strength to move.
But Lord Chaitanya replied, I can't. I don't have the strength to move. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.87.
গোবিন্দের পুনঃ পুনঃ প্রার্থনা সত্ত্বেও প্রভুর একই উত্তর। বারবার গোবিন্দ কহে একদিক হইতে, প্রভু কহে অঙ্গ আমি নারী চালাইতে।
Govinda made his request again and again. But the Lord replied, I cannot move my body.
Govinda was requesting the Lord again and again to move over.
So Govinda was requesting the Lord again and again to move over.
But Lord Chaitanya replied the same thing.
But Lord Chaitanya replied the same thing.
This is the etiquette that we don't step over a superior or to speak of the Supreme Lord.
So this is the etiquette that we don't step over the superior, what to speak of the Supreme Lord. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.88.
গোবিন্দের পাদ সম্বাহন সেবনিচ্ছা শান্তি হেতু প্রভুর ঔদাসীন্য। গোবিন্দ কহে করিতে চাহি পাদ সম্বাহন, প্রভু কহে করো বা না করো যেই তোমার মন।
Govinda repeatedly requested, I want to massage your legs. But the Lord said, do it or don't do it. It depends upon your mind.
So Lord Chaitanya was asking Govinda to decide
So Lord Chaitanya was asking Govinda to decide
what he would do.
what he would do. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.89.
প্রভু দেহ উপরি স্বীয় বহির্বাস রাখিয়া তদ উলঙ্ঘন, তবে গোবিন্দ বহির্বাস তার উপরে দিয়া ভিতর ঘরে গেলা মহাপ্রভুরে লঙ্গিয়া।
Then Govinda spread the Lord's wrapper, his body, and in this way entered the room by crossing over the Lord.
So sannyasi wears a wrapper called a Bhagavas,
So the sannyasi wears a wrapper which is called the Bahirvas,
the loincloth called a kopin,
the lion cloth called the Kopin,
wears a cloth over the neck
and wears a cloth over the neck
called a Uttarya.
called a Uttariya.
Govinda put the Bhagavas and the external wrapper dhoti over the Lord and stepped over him.
So Govinda put the Bahirvatsra or the external dhoti over the Lord and stepped over him. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.90.
গোবিন্দের মৃদু মধুর সম্বন্ধনে মর্দনে প্রভুর শান্তি রাহিত্য, পাদ সম্বাহন কইল কোটি পৃষ্ঠ চাপিল, মধুর মর্দনে প্রভুর পরিশ্রম গেল।
Govinda massaged the Lord's legs as usual. He pressed the Lord's waist and back very softly, and thus all the Lord's fatigue went away.
Govinda had this seva to massage our legs and back.
So Govinda had this seva to massage the legs and the back. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela 10.91.
প্রভুর প্রায় 1 ঘণ্টা ব্যাপী নিদ্রা, সুখে নিদ্রা হইল প্রভুর, গোবিন্দ চাপে অঙ্গ, দণ্ড দুই বই প্রভুর হইল নিদ্রা ভঙ্গ।
As Govinda stroked his body, the Lord slept very nicely for about 45 minutes, and then his sleep broke.
Two dandas every 45 minutes.
So 2 danda means 45 minutes.
4 dandas and 1 prahar are 1.5 hours.
1 prahar is 1.5 hours.
1.5 hours, 3 hours.
4 danda, 1 prahar, 1 prahar.
I think 8 dandas.
8 dandas is 3 hours. 3 hours.
Some prahars, 3 hours.
Okay.
So,
Sapta prahar is 24 hours.
so anyway, this is the Vedic way of telling time.
So anyway, this is the Vedic way of counting time.
It's interesting to note that in schools, they have found that a 45-minute session
It is
is a
interesting.
deal of a student.
So in the school, they found that 45-minute session is ideal for the students.
2 dandas.
2 dandas. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela 10.93. Ito.
নিদ্রা ভঙ্গের পরও অনাহারে গোবিন্দের প্রতীক্ষা দর্শনে প্রভুর ভৎসনা। গোবিন্দে দেখিয়া প্রভু বলে ক্রুদ্ধ হইয়া, আজি কেনে এতক্ষণ আছিস বসিয়া।
When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Govinda sitting by his side, he was somewhat angry. Why have you been sitting here for so long today? The Lord asked.
See what Holiness says.
Let's see what Govinda says. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Wow. Interesting. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela 10.93.
প্রভু কর্তৃক গোবিন্দের শুদ্ধ সেবা প্রবৃত্তি পরীক্ষা। প্রভু নিদ্রিত হইল, গোবিন্দের প্রসাদ সম্মান অর্থ না যাইবার কারণ জিজ্ঞাসা। মোর নিদ্রা হইলে কেনে না গেল প্রসাদ খাইতে, গোবিন্দ কহে দ্বারে শুইলা যাইতে নাহি পথে।
Why didn't you go to take your meal after I fell asleep? The Lord asked. Govinda replied, you were lying down blocking the door, and there was no way to go.
So, Govinda didn't want to step over the Lord to eat his prasad.
So Govinda didn't want to step the Lord to go and eat prasad, to go eat. Yeah, step over the Lord to go and eat prasad. I said that. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela 10.94.
গমনকালে আগমন উপায় অবলম্বন না করিবার কারণ জিজ্ঞাসা। প্রভু কহে ভিতরে তবে আইলা কেমনে, তৈছে কেনে প্রসাদ লইতে না কইলা গমনে।
The Lord asked, how did you enter the room? why didn't you go out to take your lunch in the same way? Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.95.
শুদ্ধ অনুরাগী গৌর কৃষ্ণ সেবকেরই সর্বোত্তম সেবার আদর্শ বর্ণন। গৌর কৃষ্ণ ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণ ইচ্ছেই সেবকের একমাত্র লক্ষিতব্য। গোবিন্দ কহে মনে আমার সেবা সে নিয়ম, অপরাধ হোক কিবা নরকে গমন।
Govinda mentally replied, "My duty is to serve, even if I have to commit offenses or to go to hell."
Govinda, he was committed to doing his seva.
So Govinda was completely doing his seva.
Even if that was an offense, or he had to go to hell.
So even that's an offense that he have to go to hell.
This is the standard of pure bhakti.
This is the standard of pure bhakti.
We want to do seva for the Lord.
We want to do seva for the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.96.
গৌর কৃষ্ণ ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণে বিন্দুমাত্র আত্ম ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণ ইচ্ছাতেও শুদ্ধ ভক্তের ঘৃণা ও অপরাধ আশঙ্কা। সেবা লাগি কুটি অপরাধ নাহি গনি, স্বনিমিত্ত অপরাধ আবাসে ভয় মানি।
I would not mind committing hundreds and thousands of offenses for the service of the Lord, but I greatly fear committing even a glimpse of an offense for my own self.
Eating less for his own self.
Eating was for his own self,
And entering the room was for doing his seva of massaging the Lord.
and entering the room was for his seva of massaging the Lord.
Doing his seva, he didn't mind if he had to do an offense.
So to do his seva, he didn't mind if he had to do an offense.
But for his own convenience, he didn't want to commit any offense.
But for his own convenience, he didn't want to do any offense. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.97.
মহাপ্রসাদে সাক্ষাৎ ব্রহ্মবস্তু ও তদীয় বুদ্ধি থাকিলেও ব্যক্তিগত নিজ সম্বন্ধ হেতু আত্ম ইন্দ্রিয় প্রীতি বাঞ্ছা শঙ্কায় গোবিন্দের প্রভুর নিদ্রা ভঙ্গ পর্যন্ত প্রতীক্ষা। এত সব মনে করি প্রভু যে পুছিলা তার উত্তর না দিলা।
Thinking in this way, Govinda kept silent. He did not reply to the Lord's inquiry.
Although Govinda was thinking this way,
So although Govinda was thinking in this way,
he didn't want a reply to the Lord.
he didn't want to reply to the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.98.
অন্য দিবস প্রভুর নিদ্রাগমনে গোবিন্দের প্রসাদ সম্মানার্থ গমন। ভক্ত প্রভুর নিদ্রায় যান প্রসাদ লইতে, সে দিবসের শ্রম দেখি লাগিলা চাপিতে।
It was Govinda's practice to go take lunch when the Lord was asleep. On that day, however, seeing the Lord's weariness, Govinda continued massaging his body. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.99.
সেই দিবস প্রসাদ সম্মানার্থ গমনের অসুবিধার কারণ। যাইতে হ পথ নাহি চাইবে কেমনে মহাপরাধ হয় প্রভুর লঙ্ঘনে।
There was no way to go. How could he leave? When he thought of crossing over the Lord's body, he considered it a great offense.
Govinda, he was conscious of making great offense to the Lord
So Govinda, he was conscious of not making a great offense to the Lord
for his own convenience.
for his own convenience.
For doing the Lord's Seva, he did not take any risk.
So, but for doing the Lord's seva, he don't mind taking any risk. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.100.
চৈতন্য কৃপা পাত্রেরই শুদ্ধ ভক্তি রহস্য জ্ঞান। এই সব হয় ভক্তি শাস্ত্র সূক্ষ্ম মর্ম, চৈতন্যের কৃপায় জানে সব ধর্ম।
These are some of the finer points of etiquette in devotional service. Only one who has received the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can understand these principles. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Karmis, fruitive workers, cannot understand the finer conclusions of devotional service because they accept only its ritualistic value but do not understand how devotional service satisfies the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Karmis view the formalities as a means of advancing in religion, economic development, sensual satisfaction, and liberation. Although these are only material results of following religious principles, the karmis consider them everything. Such ritualistic activities are called karma. Karmis who adopt devotional service very loosely and who therefore remain on the platform of material activities are called prakrita sahajiyas. They cannot understand how pure devotional service is rendered in parental and conjugal love. For this can be understood only by the special mercy bestowed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu upon pure devotees.
Lord Chaitanya would give this special mercy to understand the finer principles of Bhakti Yoga.
So Lord Chaitanya would give his special mercy to understand the finer principles of Bhakti Yoga,
Devotional service,
devotional service,
which means one could achieve pure love of Krishna.
by which means one could achieve pure love for Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 10.101. Swabha.
স্বভক্তের শুদ্ধ ভক্তি মাহাত্ম প্রকাশকারী প্রভু। ভক্তগুণ প্রকাশিতে প্রভু বড় রঙ্গী, এই সব প্রকাশিতে কইলা এত ভঙ্গি।
The Lord is very interested in manifesting the exalted quality of his devotees, and that's why he engineered this incident. Wow.
Since our Lord wanted to teach the finer principles of devotional service,
Since the Lord wanted to teach the finer principles of devotional service,
he engineered this pastime.
he engineered these pastimes.
He had Govinda take great risks to do his seva,
He had Govinda to take great risk to do his seva,
but Govinda would not take the same risk for his personal satisfaction.
but Govinda could not take the same risk for his personal satisfaction.
This higher principle of devotional service taught by Lord Chaitanya.
So these higher principles of devotional service, the start principle of devotional service is taught by Lord Chaitanya.
Sometimes Lord Nityananda disobeyed Lord Chaitanya. He came to visit him.
Sometimes Lord Nityananda, he disobeyed Lord Chaitanya. He came to visit him
And Jayapataka,
in Jagannath Puri.
but his making transgressing the order of Lord Chaitanya was out of love.
But his transgression of the order of Lord Chaitanya was out of love.
And this is a higher principle. And sometimes devotees would do something
So this is a higher principle that sometimes the devotees would do something.
just to
Okay.
show their love for the Lord.
Just to show their love for the Lord. Thus ends the chapter entitled, Govinda is unafraid of hell because of service, but is afraid of offenses for his own self. Under the section, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepts prasadam from his devotees.
So Sadhari, happy birthday, Krishna Matirastu.
To Shabda Haridas, happy birthday, Krishner Mutirastu.
He used his life to serve Chaitanya